Hello and welcome to the channel. This is the CBSE Class 10 English Language and Literature Lesson 7. Madam Writes the Boss. Madam Writes the Boss is a story about an 8-year-old girl named Bhalya Mai, called Bhalli, who lives in a village and is very curious about the world. She loves watching the bus that travels between her village and the nearby town, fascinated by its passengers and the idea of riding it. Balli dreams of taking a bus ride herself and carefully gathers information about the journey, like the fare, that is 30 paise one way, and the time it takes, that is 45 minutes. She saves money by resisting temptations like buying toys or riding a merry-go-round and plans her trip during her mother's nap time. One day, Valli boards the afternoon bus to the town, confidently paying her fare and refusing help from the conductor, who jokingly calls her Madame. She enjoys the sights from the bus: green fields, palm trees, mountains, and busy town streets with shops. However, she chooses not to get off at the town, feeling too scared to explore alone, and decides to return on the same bus. On the way back, her joy turns to sadness when she sees a cow, which had playfully run in front of the bus earlier, now lying dead on the road. This experience teaches Valli about the harsh reality of life and death. Back home, she keeps her adventure a secret, smiling quietly when her mother and aunt talk about how little people understand about the world. The story Madame Writes the Boss is about an 8-year-old girl named Bhalya Mai, who is called Bhalli for short. She lives in a small village and is very curious about the world around her. Since there are no friends her age on her street, her favorite way to spend time is standing at the front door of her house, watching everything happening outside. The most exciting thing for her is the bus that passes through her street every hour, going to and from the nearest town. Each time it carries a group of passengers, and this fills Bhalli with endless joy. Over time, she develops a strong wish to ride the bus herself, even if just once. She watches people getting on and off the bus with longing and feels jealous when her friends talk about their bus rides to town. She even shouts proud in English at them, though she doesn't fully understand the word. Valli secretly gathers information about the bus journey by listening to her neighbors' conversations and asking careful questions. She learns that the town is 6 miles away. The one way fare is 30 paise and the trip takes 45 minutes. She calculates that she can go to town on the afternoon bus at 1 o'clock, arrive at 1:45, and return home by 2:45 on the same bus by paying another 30 paise. So to make this happen, Bhalli saves money carefully. She collects stray coins, avoids spending on treats like peppermints, toys, balloons, or even riding the merry-go-round at the village fair, which was very hard for her. Finally, she saves 60 pace. She plans her trip during her mother's daily nap from 1 to 4 in the afternoon, so no one will notice she is gone. One spring day, she runs to catch the afternoon bus, shouting for it to stop. The jolly conductor helps her board, but she insists on doing it herself. He teases her by calling her Madam because of her confident attitude. There are only a few passengers and they laugh at her grown up behavior. Bully sits down shyly but soon stands on the seat to see over the window blind. She enjoys the beautiful views, a canal and palm trees, green fields, distant mountains, and blue sky. An elderly man tells her to sit down for safety, but she replies haughtily that she is not a child since she paid her fare. The conductor joins in the joke and everyone laughs, including Bhalli eventually. An ugly elderly woman with beetle stained lips sits next to her and asks intrusive questions. But Bhalli finds her repulsive and turns away, saying she can take care of herself. As the bus moves, Bhalli laughs happily when a young cow runs in front of the bus, making the driver honk repeatedly. But the cow runs faster. The bus crosses a railroad where a train roars past, then enters the busy town with bright shops, crowds, and glittering displays. Bhalli is amazed but decides not to get off because she is scared to explore alone. She pays for the return ticket and refuses the conductor's offer of a drink, saying she has no extra money and doesn't want anything for free. On the way back, Bhalli sees the same cow, now dead, on the roadside, hit by a vehicle. This shocks her deeply. The once lively animal now looks horrible and lifeless, with blood everywhere. The sight haunts her, and she loses her excitement, no longer wanting to look outside. She sits quietly until the bus reaches her village. She thanks the conductor and runs home. There, her mother is talking to an aunt about how people can't know or understand everything in the world. Valli agrees silently, thinking of her secret adventure and the mystery of death she just witnessed. She smiles to herself, keeping her bus ride a secret. The story shows Valli's curiosity and independence, her first step into the wider world, and how she learns about the sadness of death alongside the joy of life. It's a sensitive tale about growing up and understanding deeper mysteries. Thank you very much for watching until the end. Hope it helps. Please like, share, and comment on this video, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you very much.